I was 4 days postpartum, and I was sitting on my couch folding clothes, and then I got a really bad headache, and it just would not go away for like 2 hours. And then I started feeling funny, so I had my mom check my blood pressure, and it ended up being 160 over 110. And then when my husband got home, I made him take me to the hospital. We got to the hospital, it was 180 over 115. And then I ended up having my stroke at the hospital. I woke up in ICU at Roanoke Memorial. I went from ICU to PCU, and then they brought me to rehab. When I first got to rehab, I was not able to sit up on my own. Then they put me in the harness.
The body weight harness support system creates an environment which allows Ikea to work on gait training without risk of falling and possibly injuring herself or others. This also allows her therapists to increase both the amount and intensity of her training. With the protection of the harness, Ikea can experience a loss of balance and attempt to correct this with facilitation from the therapist. Ikea requires fewer staff and is able to ambulate increased distances earlier on with the assistance of this technology, hopefully improving the efficiency and quality of her training safely.
It gave me a sense of security to be able to put pressure on that leg.
Another piece of technology, the functional electrical stimulation ergometry cycle, allows Ikea to functionally use her flaccid arm through the assistance of electrical stimulation. This can be used with both the upper and lower extremities. This technology allows for a significant amount of functional repetitions even when patients are very early in the process of healing. As the patient progresses, resistance can be applied to make the activity more difficult.
And then from the harness, they put me with the Bioness.
The Bioness L300 Plus is an orthotic for the lower extremity that utilizes electrical stimulation to assist Ikea in utilizing her own muscles to ambulate, instead of the therapist passively progressing the extremity. This technology augments the use of a traditional ankle-foot orthotic, which only mechanically alters the patient's gait cycle, even if that is the orthotic the patient will be using at discharge. The use of Bioness allows for more repetitions of functional movement, with Ikea utilizing her own neuromuscular system to work on gait training. The intensity of electrical stimulation can be increased or decreased to meet the specific needs of the patient. The Bioness H200 is a similar device, worn as an upper extremity splint, which provides functional electrical stimulation for control of the wrist and hand. Traditionally, electrical stimulation of the upper extremity was not functional or goal-oriented. With the Bioness, Ikea can complete a functional grasp, release, and reaching task to allow for more repetitions and improved focus on a goal-oriented task, which research shows has a more significant impact on neuroplasticity and the healing of the brain after stroke. The Armeo spring is an exoskeleton connected to a computer console. The exoskeleton eliminates some of the difficulty of moving an impaired upper extremity against gravity, thereby allowing Ikea more functional repetitions. The computer screen gaming provides biofeedback for Ikea, which improves her focus on the successful completion of the task and is also goal-oriented. The Armeo spring could be seen as a progression to a more demanding task, as Ikea experiences more return of neurological function in her impaired extremity.
And then from the Bioness, they put a brace on my leg, and now I'm able to pretty much walk alone with my cane.
As Ikea prepares to return home with her husband and children, she works with her custom-fit ankle-foot orthotic, called an AFO. She is now independent with her ambulation, as she has experienced enough neurological return to both swing and stand on her impaired leg during gait. She has also progressed to stairs, utilizing a compensatory strategy and a handrail. She's so independent, the therapist is texting while she's working.
I appreciate everything, and thank you for pushing me, Kevin. And everybody that worked with me.